Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, P.A., do you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
So Jason Kidd decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Irving with it. Pass to Towns. Back to Irving. Takes it inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
The drive by Murray. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Screen by Watson. Now Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Kirilenko. Right wing. Pass to Jokic. The 15-footer. The shot that time not on target.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
Denver foul. Andre Kirilenko. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the middle. Washington. There's the block. Murray looking around. And the layup is good off the glass. Murray's got 5 now.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Irving with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Here's Towns. And it
an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Towns. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Karl-Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl-Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And it's Jokic missing.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive. Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. It did there.
Really left him alone that time.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Here's Irving. Good D by Jokic.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Screen by Watson. Out to the right wing. Here's Kirilenko. Christie with a rebound. Pass to Towns. No good on the 3. Now here's Jokic. No good on the buzzer beater. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets.
13.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Oh, what a fast break for Dallas.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's White. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Yeah, the mid-range is a rare area for White, but he seemed confident that he could hit the shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Denver on D. Pass to Minot. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Najee sets a screen. Here's Thomas for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Minot. Here's Lively. Here's Minot. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from 11. Isaac gets a hand on it.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woohoo!
Denver leading by 3. White for 3. Rebounded by Marshall. Pass to Minot. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Isaac. That one drops for him. And now a 7-point Denver lead.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first thing that comes into Cam's mind, and that's put the ball in the basket. And the ability to do it from range or off the bounce, this guy is a special offensive player.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. White looking it over. Najee sets a screen. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Minot to end the run. It's hauled in by White. Thomas outside. From the high post. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Minot can't get it to go. The Nuggets lead by 11. Picked by Isaac. And here's Thomas from the arc. And he can't get that one. And so it's Dallas with it. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And down it goes. 2 points.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Isaac outside. Here's Kukoc. And again, it's Denver missing. Marshall outside. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the 3. They get it back. Second chance effort. And the layup is good by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Yeah, if Gafford is that close to the cup, folks, look out. Turn out the lights, it's over.
Pass to White. Back to Isaac. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Kukoc, no good. Here's Dosunmu. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Murray. Jokic in the post.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Has to flag. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
To the paint. Oh, Murray rising up.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic scorer.
Washington a screen. Here's Irving. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, my goodness. PJ Washington got off the deck in a hurry.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Denver moving it around. Offensive board with the clock winding down. And the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Out to the wing. There's a screen. Jokic in the post. He has 6. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Christie. Flag. Another shot. Outside for Irving. Washington a screen. And there's the call on Christian Brown. That'll be a second foul of the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out Towns. 4-3. Rebounded by Denver.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Murray from outside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Can't strike from long distance.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Guys?
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now a timeout called by Denver. The Nuggets lead by 14. Outside White. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Naji's got his third bucket of the night.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Now here's Thomas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Mavericks trail by 16. And here's Dosunmu. On the wing, Hauser. No good on the triple. Here's Thomas. It's deflected. And so it's Denver with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Well, it's clear the
43.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Christie up top. Pass to Washington. Towns, right side. Picked it! Outside White. Here's Kukoc. Now Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Here's Flag. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
And Denver pushing it up now. Kukoc, no good. Mavericks trail by 18. Irving looking around. And there's the drive. And the bucket is good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Oh, no good. The Nuggets lead by 18. Thomas. Oh, it misses.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Washington a screen. Towns down low. From deep. Tips it up. Now Washington. Let's loose for three. Isaac there for the rebound. Here's White. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Pass to Towns. Again, the miss by Towns.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Thomas outside. Now here's Isaac. Denver needs to get off a shot. White. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Smart to have White operate there, just beating the shot clock.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kobe White picks one up. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jamal Murray.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
The Nuggets on offense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Thomas, that's good.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. White hits them both. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Stupid. Got more screens in the trenches than Playboy Max. I don't know a lot of rappers who tap. I spent 10,000 on this denim, and I ain't cap. Every play with this thing I tap. Let her stand by me, she lucky. New bad like Lauren London. Teach her to get some money. I've been inside stacking this when I'm turning it up this summer. When I pop out, going. I've been jumping in my bag, I'm popping now. I can't be the reason group trying to stay around. I can't bust down V's, bust down full change around sound. CVS is loud, tell it.
We sellin' up the price, shut your down. I got my game from Kingpins, never had no crown on. I put it on all our house, we doing house call. If you love me like you said, then give 4-9 some. Made a lot of millions out of mud and go to college for. That look so good, I didn't learn something. I know one was on that while you was dropping. Brother, hey, and sending tweets, he on his mama couch. I just passed him to that girl, now her nose. Once we get the low on the, can't dodge it. I just, first night, bought her inventory.
Pop it, hit a pronto. Once I get the low on, gotta hit a pronto. Holla my boy, yes. I ain't hell. I was like, I'm strictly true. Pocket full of something, I never had to tell her, I'm not low. Yeah, she found out it was lame, that's why she left. Yeah, in the trenches like gorilla beat my chest. Yeah, out of the project, all I know is, yeah, thought I reached my peak, I ain't this shit yet. So, yeah, 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 big,
yeah, I got it. LA trying to do it best for me. My pack's full of, tell them rest in peace. I put the beam of sport, more nobody catching me. It's trying to take my energy. Yeah, I never seen $100 bill that wasn't meant for me. I don't pass it only. I can hear just my B&B. We showing trilogies. All my drinks be chillin', it's over ice. Ghost lame, just like a poltergeist. They watching all my mixtape, oversight. She ain't the young, she used the older guys.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back so if you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run his back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid on my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Stuff in Cali. Let my little brother, my little boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist off, so I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the label, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with. Go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, I had to go double. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just demon one outside, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Two on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just demon one outside, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Bands everywhere, scraping at my feet, hey, what the ones aggressively, don't touch my slip up, oh, you awoke the wrong bell. My worth 80,000 now she can't get up off your flight mileage over 80,000 years, can't amount to my pockets. It is what it is, don't like to do no talk. We dripping up in here, these in my garment. Roll through the crib, I stroll with no lights on. Feel like Gotham up in here, but joke with me, I get you. I ain't never feeling scared, I don't condone. These my stay with me, that won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking bands, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. So on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking bands, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save you 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western silverback sending, moving vigilant. Around. I'm playing billiards, don't associate with rats. I'm not Willard, I don't never tip or tat. Either leave them loner, I'm dancing. Still won't spill them, don't question me like who that, I'm that. Turn your TV on and you'll get the bigger picture. I ain't even trying to clown, too bad I'm that. Shine and turn the world around, half these can't flicker. Two on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking bands, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking bands, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal.
Poppin' right about the blue type. Put the double O in the room. Serotonin, that's a cool type mix. Mixin'. Houston, Atlanta, feeling like a zoo type mix. Shot, take it. Eating auto, throw some food type. Shot it, make it work, now it's 5 type. Eating auto, throw some food type. Eating auto, throw some food type. All the homies crashing on some food type. Flooding up the spot, it's like a pool type mix. All the homies crashing on some food type. All the homies crashing on some food type. Eating auto, throw some food type.
Kick slow flow, shit so tight.
Red light, my dreadlocks.
Cooking up.
Push it up with my dogs. I gotta move tight. Thomas they cover my flaws, I ain't had to brand new tight. Tell her like a tight. All of my jeans to say I think I'm over tight. Put it down with it, I should think she my manager tight. Shot that she was the one I would forever have a boss. The petty said, homie, plain on Muslim tight. 81 for the teeth, I still ain't smiling for this. This that she better than me, she on that IG model. Show to the super, you so hot up my habit.
in the bed, she on her. All I want is I ain't got no tape. Little. Middle. Sit right here, my type. Like put some dollars in my glass, whoa, on my mic. What the f y'all talking about bodies for? Y'all just type.
Pro, I don't hang with rats, that's some new type. On the news type. Don't screw tight. Just a sad crew type. Got a bad that home voodoo type. Take down mega stallions by the crew type.
Touch high level my shirt. Rasta type. I in my dream. Rasta type. I just take a the turch. Shell monster type.
She don't speak no English, man, the top type. She put me around her mouth cause I'm a boss type.
Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief went Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is porch till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad sale and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it safe. Streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave you in a room with me. I haven't eaten cherries on my hand like damn on who is butter. My so bad I don't even wanna. Yes, I'm talking about and you can't have a back. I love this. For the team, bro, swing, got swing. Just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen if you can't take the heat and make a soup. Put his on like him. We don't wanna know no. Don't eat pork chops. Phone out, made his heart drop. Keep her till his phone cat. Life ain't fed. I cannot forget, all the fake live to 100, and all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers, I don't wanna talk, cause that's weak. You feel a way about what I say, then you too, I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys, I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these on my, cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief went Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. The squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is porch till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a sale and leave all type of in the phone. Got caught trying to got left with his out, so can't come back down. If a talk slick, this shit WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this, but a friend in the background. And the full man her business. Somebody tell this it's nap time. It's time for sleep. If I spend all my time with you, how the I'm gon' have time for me. Spin is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only you, and I think you lying to me. Hey, D-Thing, they don't know how I get off that. They ain't never wanted to everybody. I am the realest you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm so playing with it, I ain't got a rap. I can really let the beat talk.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer slash rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one. Slap.
Everyone is in their seat as the Heat to grab a win here in Miami. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Orlando. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now, here's Jokic. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. It's blocked by Shaq. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Outside Rose. The kick outside to Butler. Over Murray. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Butler. Outside Rose. Shaq with the screen. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Back to O'Neal. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
A nice shot by Brown.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
On the wing, Murray goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Here's Rose. Here's Shaq. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And finished off by O'Neal.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Wiggins following the miss by Jokic. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now, here's Jokic. No scoring in this one. They get the rebound. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And taken away by Brown. And stolen by Murray. And here's Jokic. And there's the drive. And Jokic throws it down.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Tries it from 9. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Wide open look here for Murray. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Murray's got 7 points in the game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Inside, Drummond. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And stolen by Drummond. Here's Hackett. And Karolinko sends it back. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. From deep, Rose. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 1. And don't go.
The Nuggets, 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
Right side, Butler. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Outside Thomas. They set the pick. Here's White. Again, the Nuggets score.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
Outside Butler. Mitchell outside. Higgins outside. 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. Certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You can't get careless now, or this lead could disappear.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Butler. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Nuggets trail. Pass to Najee. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Isaac a screen. To the inside. And it's all evened up. Isaac's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kept alive. Pass to Wiggins. Now Shaq. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by Miami. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot-2s, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Shot clock at 3. Here's White. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically. Like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks down here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Pass to Drummond. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now, here's Jokic. It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. Brown on the drive. They get it back. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Deep 2 from Murray. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injuries over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
And they call an illegal screen here.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Rose, good.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed. I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And here's Denver. A 2-point game. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the 3rd of 7 straight on the road. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. And it's Miami with the rebound. Shaq with the screen. to the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Sharing the ball is clearly a part of Rose's game, even coming out of college.
So Timmy's listed at 6'1". Terry Rozier, though, plays bigger, wouldn't you say?
Well, no doubt about it, Kevin. He's athletic, and he's very tough. When his shot is falling, he can be difficult to stop.
And Jokic gets it to go.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Over in the corner, Brown. Murray outside. With the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Brown's got his second basket.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Yeah, boy, has he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Outside Butler. There's the lob to Brown.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Jokic a screen. For the lead. Flexing that range, Nikola Jokic. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's the screen. Here's Drummond. Good defense by Jokic.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That shot misses. And so Brown will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The Nuggets leading. Murray for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 11 points in the quarter.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Butler with the ball. Now Kirilenko defending. Brown outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. At the elbow. Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Outside Butler. Pass to Brown. Drummond a screen. They need this. Unable to get that one. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He comes away. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so here's Denver. White looking around. Over Rhodes. And it's White missing.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Rhodes. And stolen by Miller. Here's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. White's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver. And guys, what do you think about the hustle skills for the Nuggets?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Isaac with the steal. On the wing, Miller. Isaac down low. Out to Miller. Back to Isaac. 5 to shoot. Back to Miller. O'Neal with the steal. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Yeah, this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Here's White. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trailed by 5. Gets it to go. Down low.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Here's Najee. Outside Isaac. Here's White. Just 5 on the clock. Now Miller. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he hits the deep 3.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Really nice decision there. When Jimmy Butler handles the ball, you expect good decisions.
And Murray, here we go. Jokic with it.
Good! And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
The Heat trailed by 6. Here's O'Neal. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. 20 feet away. Trying again. Shaq goes right through him.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Outside Murray. Strong move off the glass.
Coming through in the clutch. Murray, no stranger to being a hero.
Jokic with the rebound. Now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Outside Jokic. Drives to the hoop. O'Neal there for the rebound. Miami with the ball. They trail by 6. Brown fires. And they recover it. Butler. Missed on the 3. So we see Denver get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up.
딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 사실 조금 때 같아 군대 같아 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아. 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Fame. Grant Hill here with me at the table, and out. LaForce reporting from the sideline. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best. The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
And yep, it's good.
Well, when Murray is driving it, he applies major rim pressure. He's really strong for a guard.
Pass to Şengün. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And he makes it.
And Jokic, a large human being, coming at you with the head of steam.
Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
And Watson over to help. To the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with a steal. Here's Buzelis. And he goes in for the dunk.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
Pass to Holmgren. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. And here's Wallace. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Pass to Şengün. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And Holmgren already has the trust of his teammates, which is why they set screens for him.
Outside Murray. Back to Watson. Launches it. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Şengün. And he's going for the oop here. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Now here's Brown. Still no points. Drives to the hoop. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Yeah, Brown just putting his head down. If you're going to drive, you have to commit.
Pass to Buzelis. Up top, Şengün. He's got 6. Good on the bucket. Şengün's got 8 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And it's Watson missing.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Holmgren outside. On the take.
and putting some power behind his drives. Holmgren managing to get there for an easy slam.
Picked by Isaac. White for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Nuggets trail by 14. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
White for three. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Brian, back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the two biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats, and it's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
White can't hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Screen by Holmgren. Hayden's got space. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. The shot. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Puts up a three. Drills it from deep.
And we don't see Thomas in the corner a ton, but Cam is very effective shooting that short corner three.
Hayden with a screen. Here's Jakučionis. Count the basket. Hayden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
They get it back. Nuggets trail by 15. Here's White with the drive. And he banks in the layup. White's got his second basket of the night.
Well, at first, White shows the burst. Then the control off the drive.
Collins gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 16.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
White can't hit.
What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
From deep, Holmgren. It's hauled in by Isaac. Pass to White. Picked by Isaac. From 20 feet. And it's White again missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Buzelis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive in trying to score. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Jokic. Oh, Joker, too big inside.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Here's Şengün. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Milwaukee liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
George, good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
On the wing, Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Kirilenko. Jokic. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Spears. From down in the low post, it goes. Nuggets trail by 17. Right side, Watson. Pass to Jokic. Back to Watson. Jokic with it. And it's Sengun picking him up. And he gets that one. Jokic has got 8.
The touch Jokic possesses. He can sink shots from anywhere, especially the mid-range.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Now Sengun. Give him 8. Over Jokic. Off target with the open look.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
And it's Watson missing. And so George will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Down low. Here's Sengun. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Sengun is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
Murray's shot is good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Here's Spears. Driving in. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Jokic. 10 points for him. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Back to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Aha, so clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
Nuggets trail by 21. It's Thomas on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Holmgren missing. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Here's White. Cans it from the wing. White's got 6.
Well, that's White shaking him off, creating room off the dribble.
Misses from short range.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
No good with the triple. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Milwaukee out in front. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Milwaukee leading by 18. Here's Yakachonis. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Aiden. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 20.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Watson. Jokic with it. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Here's George. To the inside. And Aiden gets it to go.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
So it's Denver now. 19-point game. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. And it's Jokic missing. Milwaukee leading by 19. Inside. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Pass to Aiden. George outside. Back to Aiden. And it's Denver with a rebound. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Poked loose. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Oh, unable to finish. He blew a tire. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Yakachonis. Using the glass to lay it in.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Nuggets trail by 18.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chet Holmgren.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Outside Watson. Screen by Watson. Can't hit it.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 17. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.